Yes, dear my students, now we will have the solutions for the questions which we have today in the pool. Now I'm going to solve the question number 1. Then please listen to me very well. Now here, as you see that the question is, there is a number of magazines 1, 2, 3, 4, and the total cost. One magazine cost $4.5, two magazine cost $9. Means per magazine we are paying $4.5. Now the question is asking find the price for the 6 magazines. Means we have 8, we already paid 18, and we are going to add 4.5 and 4.5 for the next 2 magazines. Then the price will be $27. That's it. In this condition the answer will be option C. Now let's move to the next question. Now let me go to the next question. Now use the following table for the below question. Which function match the function table above? Means we have the input, we have the output. Now is asking us to find the rule which will satisfy the above condition. For such questions it will be easy to try the easy numbers. Now when we look at here, there is a very easy number. We have 0 as an input here. Then it's better to put, instead of x, 0 for each option. When you put 0 here, just let's put first 0. When we put 0, now in this question, when we put 0 here as the first option, now here will be 3 times 0 will be nothing, then minus 6. Then here will be minus 3, here will be minus 6, and here will be minus 3. For the 0, the result should be minus 6. Our result is minus, means option A or option C can be the answer. Let's try 1 in that condition. When we put 1, just this time around we will only check A and C. When you put, instead of x 1, 3 times 1 will be 3. 3 minus 6 will be minus 3. And when you check C, option C, 6 times 1 is 6. 6 minus 6, 0. Result will be 6. But what we are expecting to find, we are expecting the result as to be minus 3. Then because of that reason, the answer should be option A. Now next question, number 3. Which ordered pair will not be included in the expanded table for the rule? Now as you see that in this question means, what's our rule? Let's write our rule. Our rule is y is equal to 3x minus 6. Now in that condition, we have input x, we have output y, then we'll check. Now when the input is 10, when the input is minus 2, when the input is 3, and when the input is 4, what the output will be? That's the question. Okay, now let's try. When it is 10, means instead of x you are going to put 10. What will happen? For this condition, 3 times 10 minus 6, which means 24. For the second option, you will put, instead of x, minus 2, means 3 times minus 2 minus 6, which will give you 3 times minus 2 is minus 6, minus 6 minus 6 will be minus 12. Then the next option will be 3. 3 times 3 minus 6. 3 times 3, 9. 9 minus 6 will be 3. And next option will be 4. 3 times 4 will be 12. 12 minus 6 will be 6. In that option, when you see the option B and option C is correct, but option A and option D is wrong, means the answer should be option A or option D. Next question, which ordered pair names the point on the graph? Now when we look at the graph here, yeah, just is asking which point is the point A. Just let me increase the size of the screen a bit more, then you will see better. Now that's our which pair. Now as you know that for the ordered pairs, the first one will be x, the second component will be y. Means the first one will be left or right, second one will be up or down, as you remember. Now we start from origin and we are going to target point A. How can you reach point A? First we will start with left or right. As you see, first we should start left or right. Means to reach this point you should move right 3, which means plus 3. as the first component of x. Then to reach a, now we are here, then we should move down. Down means negative. And how many units do we need to move? We need to move 1, but it will be minus 1. Then the option A will be our answer. That is the correct answer for this question. Now let's move to other question. Next question will be 5. Now, which ordered pair name the point of vertex that will be the figure below a rectangle? Now we have a figure. For our figure to be a rectangle, everybody knows what does rectangle means. I think for our figure to be rectangle, we need a point from here. If you have a point from here, then we can draw our figure like that. Means the question is asking the coordinates for this point. I'm sorry, just I'm coming back. Yeah, what's the coordinate of this point? Now let's look at here, this point, and yeah. Now this point, again the same thing, we should first move left or right, then we should move up or down. To reach this point, start from origin, we have to move 3 to the right. And we have to reach this point from here to here, then we have to move up 1. Means the answer will be 3 to 1. Then let's move to the next one. I'm going to move to the next one. Now the question here in the last question, which value for y completes the table for the x value of 4? Means we have a rule here for if the input is 1, the output will be minus 1. If the input is 2, the output will be 3. If the input is 3, the output will be 7. When you see that, just in each one, we are adding 4 to each. Or, look at minus 1 to 3, you add 4. 3 to 7, you add 4. Means 7 to 4, you again add 4. Then here will be, what will happen? 7 plus 4, which will be 11. Means our option will be 11. Yeah, thank you very much for your try. It was really good. You really tried. Just let's look at just briefly your poll result. No, not everybody have the poll result. Yeah, thank you very much for your listening. Please do not forget to like the video, and do not forget to subscribe the channel. Whenever you subscribe to channel, you will get a notification from the new videos. That's very important. Thank you very much for your concentration.